Welcome to a story of secrets in the depths of darkness. Today, we explore forgotten mazes and uncover mysteries beyond shadows. Join me as we begin at the door of an ancient laboratory. Follow Jake, a brave traveler, on his quest for destiny. Let's unravel the secrets together. The sky was covered with pale gray clouds as Jake walked under dim lights, his footsteps echoing through the silent streets. Fallen leaves littered the sidewalks as he turned onto a different street, his eyes drawn to an old, dilapidated building. It was a place he had always been curious about, a central point in an old tale. The silence around him seemed to convey a message, as if urging him to explore further. Approaching the door of the building, he felt the mystery within. He quickened his pace and entered. As he navigated the dark corridors, he felt the weight of history between the weathered walls. Taking a deep breath, he made his way towards a hidden passage under a staircase. The dark tunnel made him feel as though he was being led to an unknown destination. Faint reflections of light indicated an opening at the end of the tunnel. Jake hastened his steps, finally emerging into a spacious room at the end of the tunnel. In the center of the room stood an abandoned laboratory filled with dusty equipment, old books, and numerous test tubes. Jake scanned the surroundings, his eyes settling on a notebook. Upon its cover, the words, "The Secret of Shadows," were written. With excitement, he opened the notebook and began flipping through its pages. Among the notes and drawings of an old scientist's experiments, he found something more intriguing. The coded formulas of an experiment that hinted at altering shadows. Jake's heart began to race. Unraveling the secret of shadows had become his obsession. Yet, he knew something was required to utilize this formula. Perhaps the clues left by the mysterious experiment's creator were hidden among the myriad of items in the room. Continuing his search, Jake spotted a book among the gathered old volumes. Its cover read, "The Mystery of Shadows." Opening it, he found a map inside. The map depicted a complex structure similar to the labyrinth he found himself in, but with a distinct marking. Jake studied the map intently and set off towards the indicated location. As he navigated the labyrinthine corridors, his heart raced with the anticipation of solving the mystery. Finally, upon reaching the designated spot, he discovered an old door. Upon opening it, he was astonished by what lay before him. In the dark room, there was another abandoned laboratory, reminiscent of the one he had just left. However, this laboratory contained everything needed to conduct experiments, just as it once did for someone else. With excitement, Jake began to apply the formula. Following the notes of the old scientist, he proceeded with each step carefully. Eventually, he faced a crucial decision. Applying the formula was a significant risk, but Jake was prepared to take it to uncover the secret of shadows. Taking a deep breath, he applied the formula. Strange lights began to dance around him. Shadows seemed to come alive within the room. As Jake watched in awe, everything suddenly changed. A loud explosion echoed through the room, and Jake found himself thrown outward. When he opened his eyes, he realized he was surrounded by a completely new landscape. He had unlocked the secret of shadows, but now he didn't know what to do next. As Jake looked around the new landscape, he felt a sense of wonder and curiosity. He wondered if he could find more about the secret of shadows in this new place. However, he also felt a longing for the world he had left behind. He took a step forward, then paused, He didn't know what to do. Should he return, or should he continue to explore this newfound world? It was a pivotal moment, and Jake knew he had to make a decision. Just then, he heard a whisper, a mysterious call coming from the forest. Jake turned in the direction of the sound and began to follow a path, drawn further into the mysteries of this new world. Finally, in the heart of the forest, Jake stumbled upon a magical clearing. There stood an ancient temple, surrounded by walls bearing the marks of time. Approaching the temple's door, Jake entered. Inside, he found an old chest beneath an ancient statue. Inside the chest lay a forgotten journal. As Jake opened it, he was drawn into a world of secrets and revelations about the shadows. The journal contained more information about the secret of shadows than Jake could have ever imagined. He realized the immense power that came with this knowledge. Feeling the weight of responsibility, Jake knew he couldn't turn back. He had to continue exploring this new world and uncovering its mysteries. The secret of shadows was just the beginning, and Jake eagerly awaited the adventures that lay ahead. Jake set off once again, determined to explore the wonders of this new world. As he journeyed through lush forests, majestic mountains, and enchanting rivers, he encountered challenges and discoveries beyond his wildest dreams. Each step of the way, Jake grew stronger and wiser. He formed alliances with magical creatures, solved ancient puzzles, and delved deeper into the secrets of the universe. With each new revelation, Jake's resolve only grew stronger. Eventually, Jake found himself facing a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. A towering cliff stood before him, with a magnificent castle rising beyond. Unsure of how to proceed, Jake felt a surge of determination. Drawing on his skills and ingenuity, Jake fashioned a rope from the natural resources around him. With careful precision, he descended the cliff face and reached the castle. Inside the castle, Jake encountered wonders beyond imagination. Ancient walls, grand halls, and mysterious corridors filled his senses with awe. As he explored the castle, Jake uncovered clues that led him to a locked door. Behind that door, Jake knew he would find further revelations about the secret of shadows. With unwavering determination, he set out to unlock the mysteries that lay beyond. After numerous attempts, Jake finally discovered a hidden passage that led to a chamber deep within the castle. There, he found the remnants of another scientist's laboratory. Among the dust and debris, Jake stumbled upon a book containing even more secrets about the shadows. With trembling hands, he pored over its pages, absorbing every word and diagram. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Jake realized the true extent of his abilities. He had unlocked the power to manipulate shadows, to shape the world as he saw fit. But with great power came great responsibility. Jake knew that he must use his newfound abilities wisely for the betterment of the world and all who inhabit it. And so Jake embarked on a new journey, a journey to harness the power of shadows for good. With each step, he grew closer to unlocking the ultimate secret of shadows and fulfilling his destiny as a guardian of the light. Thank you for joining me on this mysterious journey. Together, we've explored Jake's courageous adventure and unraveled the secret of shadows. Stay tuned for more thrilling stories and discoveries. Until next time,